What do you think? Any particular technique? I've never done this before in my life. Would you eat it? Right, we're off. Let's do this. Yeah, what do I want to be when I grow up? So my mum was, she's a single mum, she didn't work, so I didn't really know what professions or trades involved. So the only thing I really wanted to be was to own a fish and chip shop, because I liked fish and chips. Or then later, subsequently wanted to become a teacher, because that was the only real profession I knew. But then I went overseas in 1996 as a high school exchange student, and that opened my eyes a little bit more to the world, and decided I wanted to become a diplomat. Yeah, probably quite a few things. I guess growing up as a kid, so we lived in the state house. Yeah, we want to make sure we've got a city that's affordable, or accessible to people regardless of your background. So focus around that's housing, making sure we've got good quality social housing, accessible housing as well. Yeah, I wanted to have the most livable city in the world, so I'm focusing on having a city that people love and that are attractive to come to, be it if you're a graduate, or if you're an older person, if you want to set up a business. I might try this little one now, making a real mess here. Why is the port not perhaps moved out to Seaview and that whole space in town made into recreational areas with shopping and ideally apartment housing? It's a good question. Can I keep going on this? So we won't move the port to Seaview because the cost to do so at the moment would be in the billions of dollars. What we can do though is consolidate some of the port and make it smaller in order that we can reclaim some of that land. So that's actually part of our plan. There'll come a point in time, and it comes down to the land use and best possible land use, when the cost of the port land, or the value of the port land, will be more than the cost of moving a port to Seaview, for example, and then you'd look at switching it, but at the moment we're not at that stage.
Do you think it looks like the picture?
Not really, but we'll work on that. It's always hard work. It's if you think you're going to get anywhere with luck, well, good luck. That might happen 1 in a million times, but certainly not for a campaign. I, for example, had to make 12,000 personal phone calls to Wellington households to try and get my name out there and to try and talk to people and for them to understand who I was and what I was seeking to achieve. Yeah, it's all hard work. It's probably the hardest thing you'll ever do is run a campaign too, because every controversial decision you make will alienate half the population. What was it like the first time you put on the Mayor medallion, and how often do you actually have to wear it? What was it like the first time? Pretty funny and cool. Look, it's a real privilege to be in my job. I love it. I think the kids, my kids, think it's quite fun when you put on the Mayoral Chains. How often do I put it on? Not very often. Previous mayors would have worn it a lot more often than I did. They used to wear it to every council meeting, often to openings or public events. I choose not to because it's a bit old-fashioned, and again I want to be accessible and not too, I guess, hoity-toity. What do you think? Any particular technique? I've never done this before in my life. Just like this. These got sort of like fancy frills. What are they? What's the technique? Don't you do that? Just go round?
Yeah. Artistically, what you think works.
Okay, well I'll do, how about artistically, I'll try something that's easy. Actually, I'll better stand up for that. Oh, we'll keep going. How about another layer? This will be interesting. I'm going to regret this. Well, first of all, I love the role, love the job, it's fantastic. Like really is a dream and a privilege. I'll look back fondly upon the job that I've done or had to do. What I love, the regular engagement with people, the ability to be intimately involved in what the city's doing and everything that's going on in the city. You know, doing this, random. I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't have this job, I guess. And from here I'm going off to launch scooters in the city, so e-scooters, cake decorating, that's definitely a highlight. Although I'm not sure anybody would want to eat this at all. It's a real mess. Right, how am I going to fix this on the side, do you think? It's a bit messy, isn't it? I'm just going to throw lots of things at it. Just throw stuff. They're going everywhere. There we go, momentum, boom. G'day, I'm Justin, and I've had great fun doing this cake, or decorating this cake for momentum, and I'm not sure anybody's going to try and eat it because it's a bit of a mess, but it's been great fun, and yeah, just a good distraction as well. So thank you, and have a good day, everyone. See, look, this actually hides it pretty well. It sort of looks okay. No, not really, it's a bit of a mess. I have no idea. I'm fake it until I make it, wing it. See, it's a pretty dense cake, so I don't think it's going to have too much problem falling apart. So we'll see how this goes. Hide it with a whole lot of sprinkles.